Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Hello, nice to meet you. Please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 400 subscribers out of 1,000, so we'll get there eventually. The birds are chirping and singing today because it's been a nice day and I pretty much missed it all because my sleep schedule is kind of really bad. So last night I was up until about 3 cleaning some DVDs I bought on Monday, and I wanted to just do a sort of quick haul, I guess, or like just kind of show and tell of what I bought on Monday because I bought, I think like 75 DVDs, maybe? And I bought 50, yeah, maybe like 46. And then, anyway, I bought a lot. So I'll show you today. I also wanted to show that I finally found something I had been kind of, I don't know if you could say manifesting, but like, I've been wanting for like 2 years, but could never find the right one. So I'm really hoping that this is the right one. So we'll see. So yeah, I'd been wanting a handheld like video camera, like camcorder for like a few years now. And also like, it was pretty popular for a while. Still is, like they're coming back. But I just couldn't find the right one and the one that kind of like stood out to me. And then I was with my friends on Monday and we were like checking out op shops and stuff, which is pretty much where I bought all my DVDs from. So don't worry, we'll get to that soon. I went to Vinnie's, I went to Salvo's, and I went to my first time at Vinnie's and my, well, not first time, but like first time in the area that I went to. And my first time at, actually I went to a few first time places and yet like they're in my area. So yeah, crazy the fact that I'd never been there before, but I'm glad that I was able to go with them because again, it was also something that I manifested. Like I kind of go, if I'm meant to go there, like it'll happen eventually. Like I don't have to like try and force it to, it'll just like work out. And that kind of happened with like Vinnie's and another place that I went to, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, and also this place where I got this camcorder that I'm gonna show in a second. Also, I'll show you the comparison. Okay, so having said that, I do have something similar to this, but probably like double the size. So that's why it's a bit hard for me to be like, oh yeah, I just want to like go around like recording stuff, you know? So this is the one that I have that I bought a few years ago. I don't know if that'll focus, but yeah, the Panasonic 4K. And like, this was obviously quite expensive. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. But yeah, it's very nice. However, I still haven't actually gotten to the point of being able to use this either, for other reasons. But yeah, so like I have that one and it's not bad, but like for me, if I'm traveling and stuff, I find it chunky. Whereas like I took this camera away with me and it's like, I think it's like similar, but like half the size in my opinion. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, I also end up just collecting things and never fucking using them. So also, okay, I also want to put out to you. I want to put out to you, if you are maybe a streamer or you know how to stream and stuff, I'm needing some help. Like I'm gonna insert a clip. And so I've been struggling with like audio and stuff recently, and maybe it's just because it's like Xbox with Twitch. Like I've also seen on Reddit that there was a post that it was literally just an Xbox like Twitch connection thing. So yeah, so I don't know. And maybe if you know like of a recording device that I can use with the Xbox to like capture the game. I try to capture cards, so maybe that's the only option, but like I really struggled with that because it didn't even connect. So I might have to try and get another one. But yeah, I was really disappointed because I brought it home. I got a really good discount on it. I got like 50 or 60 bucks off, which was like, for me, I was like, oh my God, that's great. But then I got it home and literally it did not connect to anything. Like it didn't show up on anything, didn't connect to anything. And I was like, I do not understand what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Like I feel like I'm doing wrong, like it's something. Anyway, if you know anything about that, please let me know, because I just want to stream. Like I sent a whole video to my friend, just like, I'm just so frustrated, and like, I hope she didn't take it like I'm bothering her, but like, honestly, at this point I probably am. But I was just like, I just want it to work. Like, I finished Saints Row, thank goodness. The only reason it bloody took so long is because I've had so many problems with like, the birds are singing again, which is a good sign, I think. But yeah, like, I've had just so many problems with the connection that it stops the motivation. But I want to, like, I always think about it like every day. I'm like, I want to get on and I want to stream, but then I'm like, but the internet's probably shit. And then I try and check like the speed and stuff of like the internet, and it says that it's good, and then it says that it's not. And for some reason, like when I recorded that Saints Row episode, it was literally just because it was like the end of 2024, and I was like, I want to get that shit done. I've got a list that I want to like breeze through, and I did. Like I finished the list, which was good, but like that was on the list because I was like, I don't want to go into 2025 not having finished a game that came out in 2022. So anyway, I was able to get that done, so I was very happy about that. But yeah, now I want to stream Red Dead Redemption 2, and I haven't played the first one, so don't come at me too hard. But like, yeah, I'm like, I just want to play that game, and it looks really good. And like, I've had a friend and be like, that's like the only game I play, and I'm like, cool, so that's good. That's a good sign. Same with me and GTA 5, so mood. And I'm like, I want to play that before GTA 6 comes out, so then I can like, yeah, that'd be good in my opinion. And I've got like a bunch of other games that I'd love to play too, but like with the inconsistency, it doesn't bloody help, does it? Like, trying to build like a community and everything, I want to be consistent, but then I'm struggling with the equipment to like, it's not consistent. Anyway, so that's my issue, but we're gonna get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, I found this like, well actually my friends found this groovy little place, and like I'd seen the signs for it and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. I'm not gonna say the name because I think it narrows it down, but I was like, oh yeah, it looks like really cool, but I've never been into it. I've like never been in it, in the shop. Like I've never gone there or anything like that. And yeah, we were just in the area. So we like, we kind of did a block, like walked in a square, and they rock up to this place. And I've gone back to like, to get something back at the up shop. Anyway, I've got this massive bag, like, this was like full, and it's like, it's a big bag, like it is a big bag. Anyway, and so I'm like carrying it, and anyway, and I go into this store and I'm like, oh shit, like this bag's really heavy, but like I need to try and not knock anything over. Anyway, it was cool. It was a really cool vintage store, like antiques and stuff, Japanese style of a few things. Actually, like a lot of stuff was Japanese as well, which was pretty cool. The guy, I'm assuming, was Japanese, which, if you didn't know, I went to Japan. So yeah, look at those videos. But yeah, I feel like that's my whole personality now, that I've gone to Japan, because every conversation I have is like, oh, in Japan, or like when this happened in Japan, and I'm like, girl, like, shush. To myself, and like, ugh. Anyway, yeah, as I'm walking out of this store though, I like notice that there's like a whole like cabinet worth of like cool cameras and stuff, and in the top right hand corner, or top left, if I was the camera, I was in the top left, but anyway, the top right hand corner looking at this cabinet, I found this. And I don't know if you don't know what it is, I will show you, don't worry. A little bit expensive for what I was wanting to pay for it, but also I was like, it turns on, it works, it seems to work. So yeah, and like the guy had everything with it, like the manual, that CD that comes with it and stuff. Hang on. So like the CD and stuff, the manual, everything's in Japanese, but thank God for 2024 and translating apps. So, but yeah, so it comes with like the charger and everything, and like I've got or I'll just buy one, I think, but I think I've got an adapter that will work fine for that. But we love when it comes with the chargers and like a bunch of like packaging and stuff. It comes with another battery, so that's good. We love that as well. I think, and like, I think a TV, like yeah. Aux cord? No, it's not. It's like anyway. If you know your cameras, you know what it is. Anyway, so this is the camera, and yeah, I was like, oh my God. I asked the guy, I was like, does it work? And he took it out of the case and he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's the camera. I don't know if you can like see it kind of well, but that's the camera, and it's telling me that the like the cover switch to open it. Hello. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, it gives like when you see on Instagram or like maybe TikTok, those like really like the old style like videos, and I think that they're freaking cool. So yeah, I got it. It's all in English, but like the instructions and stuff on the camera like will be in Japanese. Because I was like, what is it saying? And the guy goes, oh, cover. So yeah, the cover for it like will lock the thing. I sent a video to my friend, another friend, and he was like, oh my God, JVC, oh my God. And I was like, oh, that's good. And it's a Japanese camera, so I have a lot of faith that it'll be good. But also, that's what I meant, like, it's pretty much my hand size. And my hands are quite small, smallish, I guess. But yeah, it like, in comparison, it's like small, which is like something that I'm like happy with, because like if I go traveling again and stuff, that's what I'm like looking for. Like, and I would have been happier to get one in Japan, but I actually never went out and looked for, yeah, like the battery's really good on this thing too. Crazy. And yeah, I need like an SD card. It looks like it fits 2. Yeah, it fits 2. That's sick. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I was really sad that I couldn't find one when I was away, but now I found one and I am literally so happy. Yeah, can't complain. Very happy with it. This was like the expensive single item that I got on Monday. Yeah, but very happy with it. Yeah, very happy with it. Like, cannot complain. I think I'm like I'm just really happy with that purchase. I don't know when I'll ever use it, but when I go away next time, I'll definitely bring it with me and I'll try and capture some stuff. But yeah, that was expensive. But I'm not complaining, because honestly, I've manifested it, so yeah. And that was another thing too. I was like, okay, I'm here, and that's something that I wanted, like that size, that type, like the way it looked, everything like that. Yeah, so very happy with that. I went to yeah, when I went to Vinnie's, I found so many DVDs. That's where I got most of them from. I'm looking at it and I'm like, so I got about 40 DVDs at Vinnie's because they're $1 each. However, I also got the VHS tape. So technically 39 DVDs and 1 VHS tape from Vinnie's, which very happy about. I went up to the counter with like a full basket. Like it was almost overflowing, but a small full basket. And they were like, oh my God. And I was like, I'm your worst nightmare. Anyway, we had a good chat. What's that, 40? So 39 DVDs from Vinnie's, 1 VHS tape, 1 cassette tape, which was Phantom of the Opera. I gave it a clean, but I used the wrong product and now it like ruined the case, which, oh well, but yeah. Anyway, it is clean though, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, Phantom of the Opera, and like, okay, so I'm gonna just start kind of showing what I got. Okay, with the CDs and stuff. So yeah, I got Phantom of the Opera on cassette. There's 2. There's 2 in there, which is good. And then Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. The Bodyguard on CD from the original soundtrack. Coyote, I think it's Coyote. Yeah, Coyote Ugly. Also the soundtrack from the movie. I don't know, did I show you that? Yeah, cool. And then I got Hits for Kids, Pop Party, which I think it must be 5, because it's got the handprint. So Pop Party 5. I found like Winnie the Pooh, like the best of children's favorites. I don't know, man. The Hit Machine 26. And then we've got like So Fresh, the autumn of 2005, Hits of Winter 2007, Hits of Summer 2008, Best of 2007, cool. Autumn 2007, Winter 2016, which I don't have the 16, no. I got a different one, I can't remember which one it is. I think it must be the 2009 one I've already got. No, I got a different one. Anyway, Hits for Kids, sorry, So Fresh. Like these ones are the So Fresh ones. And So Fresh, summer of 2003, plus the biggest hits of 2002. So good, these ones are so good too. Yeah, this one's like 10 out of 10, what the heck? Anyway, sorry, I'll list the songs instead of just saying that they're good. The Ketchup Song, I don't know about, I think that was the only one on that side. But then I saw Murder on the Dance Floor, Hey Baby, and yeah, Living It Up. I think I know that song, but anyway, but yeah, that's good too. And then Hits of Winter 2009. So yeah, I don't know, something came over me and I just fucking rated the freaking CD collection first. I went through all the CDs there was like 2 sides, so I went through the first wall first, and then I went like around the corner and I rated that side too, and then after that went through and and like this hit machine was $19.99, and Mambo No. 5, Burning the House Down, Forever, Sometimes If I Let You Go, Eternal Flame, She's So High, Sing It Back, When I Grow Up. Yeah, like maybe not like the best songs, but like there are some good ones in there. And if I heard them, I'd probably know them. Like, the names, and that's another thing about me too. Like, I can hear a song maybe once or twice and know the words. So that's my superpower. Okay. And then, so that was the CDs, and then, yeah, so then this was at Vinnie's, and this was really cool. Yeah. The guys in this, I was like, I've seen these faces so much. Like, that's like, they're like, when was this? No. That's the only problem. Oh, 1997. I was gonna say, those faces are like staple faces in like the 90s and the early 2000s. I like freaking, my lips are like chapped or something for some reason. This, I have the box set of it, and it's like my prized possession, which you would see in my DVD collection video. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But yeah, like, I love it. And I got this one too when I seen it because it was $5, and I was like, if the other one ever came to, then I could put this one in if it's good. But the other thing too is that with this one, with the other one I have already, I know that there are little bits and pieces here and there in the film that like kind of glitch out. So I was like, okay, well, if this one doesn't and it works fine, then that one day may replace the other one. So cool. I love Anne of Green Gables, and actually I love them all, but I just wish that like, that Jack guy, I think his name was, in the third one, could just fuck off. Fuck off, right off, go away. She doesn't want you, go away. Oh my God. Anyway, and cause like, I reckon if he got his way, he would have tried to take her. Anyway, oh, the third one sucked. But also, I wish at the end they had one last kiss together, and then they walked off and like held the kid's hand and stuff. But like, they didn't. However, oh, her kissing him and her neck going all the way back when he like 10 out of 10, you know? Okay, okay, I got 2 TV shows. This first one I found for $25 of the price. I'm not even shitting you. Like, literally, I found it on, I double checked on JB Hi-Fi's website because I was like, I want to make sure that I'm not gonna buy, like, I could buy a new one for a better price than I could buy secondhand. But new one, $200, $199. Are you kidding me right now? Anyway, I was just like, whoa, what the heck? So when I found that and I literally had this in my hand, I was like, I'm gonna get the one that cost me $50. So I got all of Dexter, season 1 to 8 for $50, when a brand new set would have costed me like $200. Now, when I've come to the realization as well that like I think people think that when yes, I currently use streaming services because my parents pay for the streaming services. But when I move out, and I'm hoping that I will move out, that I'm not gonna pay for streaming services. Unless I've decided, hang on a minute, a new season is coming out of a show that I love. Then maybe, and that probably might be just Netflix. Or actually, and Disney Plus, because Disney Plus has only Murders in the Building. If that came to DVD, I would buy that up. Oh my God, I would buy it. I love Murders in the Building. Well, only Murders in the Building, but like, also I could sit there and listen to that theme song 24/7. 24/7, oh my God. Such a good theme song. If you've watched it and you also enjoy it too, let me know, because 10 out of 10. Also, I literally watched the Golden Globes to see those 3 interact. I am just like, I could watch them forever. I wish that the seasons were like more than 10 episodes long, because I could watch them forever. Like, they just have like such a chemistry. And I was thinking about it yesterday as well when I was watching the Golden Globes. I was like, literally, I love them, but I've grown up with them. That was what I was gonna say, is that I've grown up with them because I watched Wizards of Waverly Place and pretty much anything Selena was in. And then in that era, because I was very much a Disney kid growing up, I remember, I think my mum and I went to Perth once, and the hotel we stayed at had Disney Channel. And from then on I was like, oh my God, we need Foxtel so I can watch Disney Channel. I wish Disney Channel never left. But these companies just are like so greedy, like they just want money for everything. Anyway, that's a whole other argument that I have right now. But anyway, yeah, so when I move out, I probably won't get any streaming services except for Netflix, but a lot of stuff are actually coming to an end, so that's not a bad thing either. But also I find funny that I'm getting to a point where either I've found the DVD and I've thought it looked good, so I like bought it, or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Also, I watched The 6888 the other night. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Also, history blows my mind and makes me really disappointed. But anyway, we're talking about DVDs, so let's go. I also think I already have this movie, but I bought it again anyway. Anyway, and so yes, so Dexter, I'm actually watching the original Sin on Paramount at the moment. When I started cleaning all of my DVDs, that's what I started watching. So that took me like 4 episodes, so like 4 hours. I think 4 hours, 3 or 4? 3. Probably 3. Dexter, 10 out of 10. Then I found this really, like this season 1 in really good condition. Pokemon season 1 Indigo League in like such good condition for $2, by the way. I paid $2 for this. Like literally cannot go wrong. Okay, so Pikachu on one side, and I actually don't know his name. I probably would if I do know his name, I just don't remember it. I'm literally watching myself. I'm editing video and I'm like, oh, I don't remember the name of this like whole character that like, look, I've never actually watched it. But right now I'm sitting here and I'm screaming at myself. Ash. The character's name is Ash. What the fuck? Anyway, so all the CDs, all the discs were in here. Like, oh my God. Just, oh, absolutely love it. So that's the other side. So yeah, oh my God, amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, $2 for this, can't go wrong, literally cannot go wrong. And then there was this one that I found at the op shop for $1 with the little like holographic Race to Witch Mountain font. Yeah, so this was $1 and I actually wanted this for probably a month, but I ended up just leaving it. And then I came across it and I was like, thank you, thrift gods. Trying to think what else. Oh my God, okay, so I also found Into the Woods, like the Disney musical with like all the cast and stuff, like that one, which I kind of, not gonna lie, I kind of forgot it even existed. I found The Tourist, but that was $5. Some of them were $5 because I got them at a different place. I got them where I bought the full series of Dexter from. But yeah, I found 22 Jump Street. I had 21 already, but then I wasn't sure, so I grabbed 21 and 22. I got another movie called I Hate Valentine's Day, and oh my God, I'm so excited for it because I love the main actors. I love the main actors in it as well. They're both from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and it's a new romantic comedy from the creators of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. And it's those two together, and I just love those two together. So I'm very excited about that one. And also The Tourist, I'd seen, that's with Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp, and I seen that one on like my Instagram reels, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks cool, but like I just kept forgetting about it. I also seen a clip for Raising Helen, and I was like, oh, that looks cool, like what's the movie called? And it was like Raising Helen, and I was like, I have that, I got it the other week, or like the other month, but I got it recently, and I was like, oh my god, amazing. I actually have a movie that was shown to me on an Instagram reel, so I was very happy about that. Okay, so I'm going to just fly down and just call out the ones that I got. I realized it might take a bit too long if I just show them all, but I've gone through and I cleaned them, so I'm very happy about that. You have like I have to take stickers off, and then some of them are covered in dirt, like, or like grime, that I'm like, what the fuck is that substance? Anyway, very gross. But yeah, I cleaned them all because I also just like, anyway. Okay, so Walt Disney's Race to Witch Mountain with like The Rock. Just, yeah. Dwayne Johnson. I Hate Valentine's Day. Gulliver's Travels? I don't even know how to pronounce that name. But the one with Jack Black, and he's like a giant in a little tiny town, which I had to like completely change the cover for, so thank goodness I had an extra cover. Anchors Away, which is a musical from like, I reckon it's like the 1950s, but it was brand new, like brand new for $1 from Vinnie's. Like, what the heck? Oh, and it's in Technicolor. 10 out of 10. Okay, 1945. Anchors Away, 1945, the musical, like that musical in 1945. Cinderella Story, the Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff, another Cinderella Story, and a Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song, Into the Woods, like Disney's Into the Woods, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, The Tourist, White Christmas, I got from eBay. So that finally came, so that was good. And I seen a clip from that as well from Instagram, because I'm currently not on TikTok, but I keep thinking it's TikTok. But no, I seen it on Instagram Reels, and yeah, I was very like, oh my god, I need that. And then I saw another clip in a different style, and I was like, pink dress, looks very nice. And then I was like, what movie is that one? And it was the same movie as another clip that I'd seen, so I was like, I need that one. And then Chihuahua the movie, Fun Size with Victoria Justice, Mr. Popper's Penguins, which I literally seen someone talk about Mr. Popper's Penguins recently, and I was like, I don't have that movie. So I was like, what the heck? And then a series of unfortunate events with Jim Carrey, and I was like, I'm just on a Jim Carrey train right now. And then, which I'm not, but I actually got a couple of Jim Carrey movies in this pile, which was like crazy. I also got Horton, like Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, which like, yeah. But Jim Carrey and Steve Carell, like, big names. Anyway, yeah, a series of unfortunate events. Hugo, I thought I had Hugo, apparently I didn't. So now I have Hugo. Surf's Up, which I'm pretty sure I actually bought, but it wasn't on my phone list, so I've got it twice now, I'm pretty sure. Good Boy, which I swear I've also got, but I don't know. Harry and the Hendersons. I googled that movie, but I tried to look it up on eBay, but I don't think I ever got to it because I just found it too expensive. Life as a House, and then, which I've also already bought, like I've got two of them, but I bought the second one on purpose. Because I kind of thought maybe a friend would want it, but then she was like, that movie is everywhere. And I'm like, okay, well then she probably already has it then. The Dukes of Hazzard, the one with Jessica Simpson in it. So obviously I don't think it's not the original one. I think it's like the updated version kind of thing. The Tale of Desperax, the Mouse movie, which I already had, but I grabbed like a whole pile because they were all Disney movies. and I just like put them in my pile, and then I got home and I realized that I was like, oh, hang on a minute, I already got this one, what the heck? Anyway, so the bench warmers, I'm pretty sure I have that in a different collection. I've got a lot of these, like I'm just starting to double up, which is like not a good thing. But then also I'm like, would anyone actually go to a rental DVD store again? Like if that, like, I don't think so. So maybe not, but maybe I'll get to a point where I just sell all the doubles or like donate them again. But anyway, where are we? Absolutely Fabulous, the movie, Night at the Museum, Garden State, Aragon, The Adjustment Bureau, Scooby-Doo, which I thought I had on DVD, but I don't think I have it on DVD, but I do have the VHS tape. So we do have it, but we don't have it in the current, I guess, updated version of things. The Railway Man, and then I got a pack of 3 that was Scott Pilgrim, Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz. My friend literally, the friends that I was with, I was like, oh my God, Scott Pilgrim. I didn't get it for them, I got it for myself, but I was like, oh my God, they love that movie. And then Shaun of the Dead, my other friend who I was talking about, Life as a House, she also loves Shaun of the Dead. And I was like, oh, those two just remind me of those, like my friends. So I got that pack because I was like, that's great. And also it was $1, so I couldn't complain. And I was just like, yeah, I'll just add it to the pile. I got the movie Click with Adam Sandler, Blind Date, Fight Club, and Hannibal. The front cover of Hannibal freaks me out because I was like cleaning it, and the eyes, I'm like, you can kind of see it, but like the eyes are so freaky. And I'm not a horror person, but for some reason I have so many horror movies. I couldn't tell you why, but I just have them all. I think there's a connection there with like the fact that I dated a couple guys who really loved horror. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not a chicken, I'll get into horror. And like, I do like horror sometimes. It depends on the movie though. But like, the front cover of Hannibal just like freaks me out. Anyway, and then Contraband. Then there was a pack of 2 where it was The Lovely Bones and Case 39. And then I seem to be collecting the Oceans movies. So now I've got Ocean 13, and I think on the other side of this pile, I got like Oceans either 12 or 11. I think I've got 11 somewhere, and I think I've got 12 now. So I'm like just adding them because I loved Oceans 8. I think it was that one with the women. That was like the best one, but that's just because I'm a woman, and I just thought, hell yeah, let's go. That's such a, anyway, such a good one. Bubble Boy, like, I'm pretty sure that's probably from the 90s. It's kind of down in the pile, so I'm not gonna pull it out and have a look, but I got Walt Disney's Bolt, Crimson Peak, yeah. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. I got Scarface, and I know I've got that already, like, so now I've got a double of that. And then I got The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under, which I literally got The Rescuers Down Under like as a separate DVD. Yeah, okay, so I got it twice. So yeah, anyway, The Rescuers Down Under, How to Deal, Stormbreaker, Life of Pi, The Girl on the Train, Big Mama's House, because that was such a like a 2000s movie. The Bucket List, because I have Easy A, and every time I think of the bucket list, I think of Easy A, and every time I think of Easy A, I think of the bucket list. Anyway, Fantastic Four, the League, and then Daredevil, Horton Hears a Who, Annie, which is like Horton Hears a Who was the one that I mentioned earlier, but now I've actually gotten to it on the other side of the pile. Annie, The Heartbreak Kid, American Hustle, which I don't know if I have that. I feel like I already have it, but I got it again. Anyway, The Shape of Water, because that was like a weird movie. Oddball, because every time I think of Oddball, I think of that like biscuit meme or something. Anyway, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which I thought I had because it's like such a good movie, but apparently I didn't. So I got Race to Witch Mountain, and then I found Walt Disney's Escape to Witch Mountain, which is like the older version, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Return to Witch Mountain, which if I can go back and find that, then I'll grab it, but I don't know. I can't remember which place it was at. I don't know if it was at Vinnie's or if it was at like the other places that I went to. And then this is 40, Smallfoot, Sisterhood of the Trailing Pants 2, because I've got the first one, but I don't remember if I got the second one. And when I typed it in, it didn't come up, so I don't know. And then it's You Got Served, which looked like a good movie because it looks like it's one of those like dance movies, like Step It Up kind of thing, but it looks like it's like a break dancing one. And then Suddenly 30, which I thought I already had, but I know I've got it on iTunes, but I don't think I got it on like DVD. And then The Rescuers Down Under, Princess and the Frog, The Aristocats Special Edition, Tarzan, and then Pocahontas, and then Pocahontas 2, which were in a double pack, and then Brother Bear Cinderella, which is the live action Cinderella, which I actually think was really good. So anyway, Anastasia and Remember the Titans. So they're all the DVDs that I got. And I'll show you, like I'll do the little pan and I'll show you the pile. And then I'll put some stuff away and then I'll show you the pile. Okay, so these are the ones I got on Monday. So yeah, I feel like that's brighter now, but anyway. So that's all I got on Monday. Very happy with my finds, my purchases, a lot of money, but no regrets. So yeah, I'm trying to build my own little blockbuster for when I one day move out. I don't know, like blockbuster for myself at my own home, in my own little room kind of thing. Yeah, and I hope one day you'll see that and come along for that, or like maybe you'll be here from the start and you'll see that happen one day in the future. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you had a favorite from this pile or like what your favorite is. And yeah, that'd be cool to, I guess, talk about in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember, if you want to join the fam, subscribe. I'd love to have you aboard. I love when I get the notifications to say that like a new subscriber has come up. So I made a new friend. Yeah, if you want to be friends, hit that subscribe button. I know I've said that like 6 times now, but yeah, it means a lot. So anyway, I guess I'll see you in the next video. And if you've got any tips about Twitch and Xbox, also let me know in the comments because I'll definitely be reading them. Okay, love you. Love Millennial Heart, which they really focused on in the Golden Globes. But anyway, Millennial Heart, Gen Z Heart, and I love you, bye.